Hello everyone.
Hello.
Hi Halim. Hi Yasmin.
Hello, Salim.
Hello, Slim.
Hi Lauren.
Good
Hi
evening,
Sam. Lauren. Noradin. Hi Neil.
Hello, good evening.
Hi Errol. Margarita. Hi Margarita. Who's Margarita?
Hi, I'm new. I'm just here to watch the presentation of my friend. I hope it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Welcome. Yeah, okay. So you are in.
I'm actually in the cohort.
just
Yeah, I'm in the 18 cohort,
Yeah, okay.
class 18, but I'm just here to watch.
All right. So welcome, Margarita. All right.
Thank you.
And I think your friend is not here yet, right?
Right, he's on his
Here
way.
he
Yes.
is. Hi, Michael. We were talking about you. Are we missing some student? I think Hermes and Athena. So Noraldin and Michael, Errol, could you please turn on your cameras? Errol. So how are you doing, guys? How was the last period, the projects, the overall experience? Hi, Murad. Hi, Hanan.
Hi guys. Hi everyone.
No volunteers to share your experience and your thoughts about the journey? If not, we will pick someone, as usual.
Yeah, we can go totally random, I think.
Yeah, it won't be very random, but
Actually, I can answer that, but I am pretty sure I am the worst student of this class.
no.
That's why.
Everyone is saying the same. Don't worry about it.
For me, it was really good experience to meet you, to work with you. But in fact, I missed a lot of things for some other reasons. But when I join the lessons or the work together, it was really good and enjoy for me. And I am really happy to know you, all of you. And I am really appreciate you, all the SHA team, for doing that kindness to us. Thank you. Thank you, all of you.
Thank you, Jem. Thank you. You all did great. We don't have worst student among us. You're all amazing. Thank you for your nice words. The journey definitely wasn't easy. It was tough. It was challenging, along with personal challenge that someone can go through from time to time. So that's totally normal. So hi, Hermes.
Hey everyone.
Hi. So we were talking, sharing experiences and feelings, let's say, about the journey. So would you like to say something, Hermes, since you joined us now?
Okay, way to put me on the spot, Slim. Thanks. Yeah, it was good. I'm actually glad to know every one of you, both the instructors and the students. And I feel like through this little community that we created, we managed not only to learn programming, but to, get to know each other, have some fun, and maybe become a bit better as people, hopefully. So I'm very happy to have been part of this.
we're very happy also to have you with us. I think, Noraldin, are you a bit sick today?
Yeah, I'm a bit tired, but I'm fine. Thank you.
Okay, so tell us, how was it?
Oh, for me, was a great experience actually, because as Hermes said, that we had the chance to meet all of you and to work in difficult projects. Especially for coding, it's not the type of things that I will learn because it's really hard. But we went through it together, and this is a good sign of starting, and hopefully the journey will continue.
Yeah, this is just the beginning. You just put your first foot in this field. Like now the real things will start happening now. You will start looking for jobs, going through interviews, then getting your first jobs as devs. You will find yourself, as usual, in challenging situation, learning new stuff. So that will be always the case. So at least by now, you get used to that. So you won't feel stressed that much about it and lost and so on. You became autonomous in your way of learning. You acquired many skills, technical and soft skills. So I'm glad to see all of you today here, so we can celebrate this 7 months journey together. And then, so how about you start showing us your projects?
Me?
Since if you want, yes, let's go.
This is what Halim did last time. Who's the lucky one? Noordin.
It's totally random, Noraldin.
Totally random.
I didn't say anything this time.
I thought you have someone in mind other
No,
than
actually, Nordin, I didn't say it was you that will start, but
okay.
You put yourself in the.
If you put me in the danger zone.
All right. So
okay.
let me allow you to share the screen.
Please. Yeah. Finger crossed for the internet not breaking down. Okay. Let's see.
So you can start.
Yes. Basically, I will show my website, and I can talk a little bit about the technology that I use.
Okay.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. I created this website for COVID statistic and restriction. It's a simple page. This is the landing page, and will give you the global numbers for infected and recovery and death. Then when you search, like Greece, will be autocomplete, and then will return. Oh, sorry. Maybe there's a bug. Oh, the internet is slow.
Okay, let's give it some time to load.
Yeah, I think the internet is a little bit slow, but let's wait. I will share my link. No.
All right, it worked.
Just I cannot manage this. Wait a second. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. When you land the page, will be the global numbers, and then when you select a country, will reflect the number of the country.
Mm-hmm.
Then you will have the restriction for entry and before you travel and after you travel to the country,
Mm-hmm.
and some warnings about the mask restriction, quarantine, and transportation. And some of the countries have before travel documents.
Mm-hmm.
If you need a COVID certificate or at least negative test. Yeah. But this will be helpful for a user who wants to travel and found easy access to this information.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you want to travel to anywhere in the world,
Mm-hmm.
you will get information from your authorities, but not clear information from for your destination, what you need before you travel to this country.
It could be challenging at some point. Yes.
Yeah,
definitely.
But it's a basic and simple project. I used React, and I used for the styling Material UI and CSS.
Okay.
And that's all.
All right. And from where are you pulling this data?
This data, I got them, if you can see down, from API, 3 different APIs, one for the restriction and the individual country, and the other one for the global numbers, and the third one to search for the country.
Okay.
The REST country API will return all the country instead of hard-coded country.
Nice.
That's all. Hopefully in the future I can work on it more. But
some
hopefully there is no more pandemic anymore and I don't need to use it.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So, yeah. Thank you for this nice project. And who's next? Or maybe Halim wants to say something. I see you unmuted yourself.
Well, it is a great project. Like if you create this project 1 year or 2 years ago, like you would have a lot of users.
I had no idea about coding 2 years ago.
Yeah, you can at least try to, like, after creating the website, try guys like this for everyone. Try to share it maybe in some groups of developers on Facebook, and they will give you a lot of feedback that you can work on and you can improve it. But overall, it's a great project. We all could use it for traveling and such stuff. Did you mention that it's responsive or not? Okay.
Yes, it's a mobile response.
Yeah.
You can use. I use it actually in my phone for test.
Nice. Great. Thank you, Nur al-Din.
Thank you so much.
Let's move on to the next lucky one.
Do we have any volunteer or we pick someone? No volunteers?
I think we can.
See, Michael. Hey, you are muted, Michael.
Sorry. Hello.
Hi.
First of all, where is Amin? I had prepared the whole thank you speech for him, and he's not here.
It's unfortunately I tried to join him a couple of days ago, but he is not online, so and not picking up the phone. I hope everything is okay. But this
Okay, yeah.
this meeting is recorded, so he will definitely watch it, or maybe he will join.
Okay, okay, fair enough. So let me stop my video and start sharing my screen.
Mm-hmm.
And I will also share a sound because my project is a sound project. If it's too loud or if you can't listen, please let me know.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. So this is my project. It's called the JavaScript software synthesizer.
Okay.
And I have a small presentation. Actually, I will start from the basics very fast.
Nice.
First of all, what is a sound? A sound is a vibration. It's a vibration that spreads as a wave, as an acoustic wave through the air. And this is an image of a wave.
Mm-hmm.
Then, what is a synthesizer? A synthesizer is an electronic instrument that generates sounds. And we have two main categories. We have hardware synthesizers that can look like this, and sometimes even like this.
Mm-hmm.
But since we are not electrical engineers, but we're developers, we care more about the second category, the software synthesizers, that emulate the functions of hardware synthesizers. They're usually written in C++, but since we're web developers, let's do one in JavaScript.
Awesome.
Here are some screenshots from other software synthesizers.
Mm-hmm.
And let's remember what I said earlier, that sound is a wave. When we hit a drum, this creates a vibration. Then the vibration comes to our ears, vibrates the eardrum, and we hear the sound. Of course, when we have a synthesizer, there is nothing to hit. So we use a small device called an oscillator that produces this vibration as an electronic signal here. And then the electronic signal goes to an amplifier and then through the output. And here, in my project, we have the oscillator here and can create 5 different types of waves. Tell me if you can listen.
Okay. No.
No, nothing.
I'm not sure.
I can hear it.
I can hear it as well.
Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. So I will zoom a little bit. Not there, here. I'll zoom a little bit, and I will show you the different sound, the different waves that my oscillator can produce.
Mm-hmm.
Here is an oscilloscope. This will help us visualize the signal. So at first we have a sine wave that looks like this. Then we have a square wave that looks like this. Then we have a sawtooth that looks like this.
Okay.
Then we have a triangle that looks like this, and a pulse. Okay.
Can you try again the sine? It's the only one I didn't hear.
Yes.
Okay. No.
Are you using your laptop speakers, Slim?
Yeah.
That might be why, because it's a very bassy sound, so maybe you can't hear it well on your laptop speakers.
Sorry. Let me play it higher.
No, but when you, now I'm hearing it. For a couple of seconds, I thought maybe it's my.
No, I'm sorry.
That are not processing this sound.
Yes.
So okay, we're good.
That's the sound again. Okay. Now let's move on. Each wave has a frequency, and the frequency is the number of waves that passes through a point in an amount of time. We instead of a point, let's use this oscilloscope. If I play a high note, this for example, you can see that there are many waves here, you know. There's a big frequency. If I play a low one, there's a lower frequency. Every sound has a frequency. And here, my synthesizer uses FM synthesis, frequency modulation synthesis. So if we have a normal signal like this, we use a second oscillator called the modulator, which is this area here, to change the frequency of the first oscillator, which is this area here. So instead of this signal, we have a signal like this. And if we want to visualize it here, when we have, for example, a wave like this, let's make it a bit louder. We have a wave like this, it all has the same frequency everywhere. If we start modulating it with the second oscillator, it looks like this. It has areas that have a high frequency and areas that have a low frequency. And this is changing the harmonics of the sound. This is pretty fast, you know, like an overview of what this synthesizer is doing. Okay. The technologies I used the Tone.js, which is using the web audio API. This is the heart and the soul of the project, as it is the engine behind the synthesizer. The Nexus UI is another library that has these components that I'm using here. We have Web MIDI.js that lets us connect MIDI keyboards to control the synthesizer. And of course, SASS and NPM as the package manager. There are 3 different ways to play the synthesizer. You can use a keyboard, a MIDI keyboard. You can see this short demo here. That I'm playing the synthesizer using a MIDI keyboard. And there is this section here when you can see every note played through MIDI. You can use the on-screen keyboard here. You can press every key and there's a sound produced. And you can also use the computer keyboard. I have mapped the keys of the keyboard here to the notes. And there are also an octave up and octave down keys. So if I play, for example, A, it goes here in the middle C. If I play an octave down, one octave down, one more octave down. So you can have access through all the notes just using the computer keyboard. And okay, and there are various effects here. There's a menu that I haven't finished yet that will provide help and a tutorial for all the functions. There is a dark mode button that I haven't implemented yet. There is a help mode that I haven't implemented yet, but it will offer small tooltips when you hover over elements when the help mode is on. And last but not least, there's a sequencer here, because sometimes you don't want to play the notes, but have a sequence playing. So you can start a sequence. And then as it is playing, you can just modulate the sound. And leave this playing and do stuff here. And you can also input your own sequence. It is a bit crude that you just have to write the notes. Here is the speed, here is the note value. And you can put you click plus and then play, and it plays the new sequence that you have entered. And I have also included a song, like the bass line from I Feel Love from Donna Summer. If you know this song, you can just write the name and you can hear it. And then you can do any changes you might want. Here there's okay. Yeah, that's in short. And as future plans, I would really love to manage to spread the project and create a small community around it. Mm-hmm. I have created a big README file. Nice. With some documentation guides and tutorials how to contribute to technologies used, some references. And last but not least, I would like to say a huge thank you. Thank you to Amin, first of all, who was our main tutor, an excellent educator, and he really cared about each and every of us. You could see it, and all the students and all the tutors that have created a very special community, of people helping each other. So okay.
Cool. So that was impressive, Michael.
I'm sorry I used a little bit more time than.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about that. So congrats on doing this project. I learned a lot about sounds and modulation and synthesizers and stuff. So it's great. I'm happy you managed to produce this layout. And as Noraldin, I think, said, we like the icon. So it looks nice. And yeah, for the future plans, as Halim said, you can share your project with dev communities, so you get feedback and maybe have people contribute and so on. That would be great. So
yeah, I will also make a post in Discord later if you want to see. It is already online. I have deployed it. You can play with it. You can.
Awesome. Maybe share it in the general server where all the community is there.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Cool. Thank you, Michael. So if you can please stop sharing your screen. Thanks. So here's the link. Okay. So it's pretty cool. Hadim, maybe you have something to say.
Yeah, it's great that you think even the idea of thinking of project out of the box, like out of creating a website and stuff, like creating something that you will use and you will need. And according to what I conclude, you have a keyboard in your house, so you need this thing, you need this project, right?
Yes, and actually, I was planning to finish everything in a much shorter time. It took me like 2 months. Because I had many problems with all the frameworks and the libraries that I was using, but I wanted it to be more than a proof of concept. Something that can actually be useful. If someone wants to learn something about synthesis and stuff.
That's a great idea. What I suggest you can create.
I failed probably, but at least I tried.
Yeah, you can work on it. Like even if you want help, like we are available even after the course. Like the community that we try to create is not only for the course or the course duration. You can even contact us or on the server, like on the general server, as Slim mentioned. So don't hesitate and don't stop working on this project. It needs some small modification to perfection. So don't get lazy, and keep the hard work. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael. So who wants to go next? Any volunteer?
I think Murat volunteered, right?
Okay.
All right. Good luck, Murat. The floor is yours. And don't hate me.
Estağfurullah. Can I şey başlayayım?
Yeah.
Can you see that?
Yeah, we can see your screen.
First of all, I would like to say a big thank you to the whole SHA team. I'm grateful to them for making me to a dream when I knew nothing about software. Also to Selim, who encourages me every time we talk, and Amin, who teaches tirelessly. My project is about astrology. My site is the Zodiac horoscope site. On the site, in general, information about zodiac signs, find your zodiac, monthly horoscope predict, annual general astrology predictions, of course, especially 2022, and you can find your zodiac harmony with someone else. Let's start. First of all, there is a general sitemap on the main page. When you go down, you see each zodiac signs separately, and when you click on any of them, a special page about that zodiac sign opens. This page has characteristics of that zodiac sign. For example, general characteristics, lucky number, strengths and weakness, which professions are suitable for the zodiac sign, and etc. Same thing. And then 2022 astrology page. On this page, you can find what awaits the world in 2022 under general headings. Various predictions are also on this page, from agricultural production to education and the metaverse. You can click on the titles and read the topic. Is also retrograde. Another page is a monthly horoscope page. On this page, there are general horoscope comments for each zodiac signs for this month. So I said, be sure to read before making your decisions this month.
Okay.
Next page is the inquiry page where everyone can find their own horoscope. You can find out which zodiac sign you are here by entering the day and month of your birth. You can find and go other side. You can click and show. Another page is the most romantic page. On this page, you can find your harmony by entering your own sign and the sign of the person you love or think to fall in love with. So this page satisfied the curiosity. You can see the harmony by first entering your own sign and the other person sign.
Cool.
Lastly, the contact page. This page welcomes you in a romantic way. If you wanna see us, you can look the sky. But you still you wanna reach us, you can send an email. I use Mail.js, and you can send and I receive. That's all. Thank you so much for listening to me.
Thank you, Murad. Can we try the harmony one? Halim, what's your zodiac?
The point is, like, before what is my zodiac? The point is, like, I don't even believe in those stuff, but the website got me curious to check. Why didn't he go to my zodiac? I want to check. I'm Virgin.
So Virgo. And what other zodiac do you want to check?
I don't know.
Really?
We can go to the, but no. We can go to the one that discovered zodiac. I know the date of birth.
Okay. So let's discover the zodiac first. You see, Murat, your website is very useful.
It's the 15th of August.
I think it's
Leo. Okay, so Virgo and Leo. Let's see the harmony.
Next sign?
Virgo, or Virgin, or whatever they call it. Okay. Okay, let's see this later on. Okay, guys. I regret. I don't like the project. Okay. Copy and paste it in Discord. Copy that and paste it in Discord later on for me. Message private.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry for interrupting, Slim, but great project. Okay, the way that you style it, the way that you create it, like, it got me interested to see my zodiac sign. Or it's not, I'm still don't believing in those stuff, but it's too, like, it's like, how to say it, it's too, I get too curious to check everything, or to dive into the website and check everything in the website. So great job. I hope I will check it, of course. I will check it, so you can send it in the, maybe in the in messages, and that's it. Slim?
All right. So yeah, it's thank you for putting a lot of effort and energy into your website, and to think on how to design it and so on. It looks really nice and it's interesting. I like the idea. So thank you, Murat. Thank you very much, and congrats.
Thank you. Thank you all.
So
stop my screen.
Who's the next one? Volunteers?
Yeah, you can take the honor, Slim, now and pick.
Okay. I was going to say Hermes.
Sure, yeah, I can go. So can I share my screen?
Yes, you can.
Okay. All right. Can everyone see it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, this is a simple project in its conception. It was actually an idea from this website called Front End Mentor. So it presents you with some problems that you can solve in whatever way you like. And this one is using actually one of the APIs that Nur al-Din was using as well, which is the REST countries API. And I used React JS and Tailwind CSS for this. What it does is it lists all of the countries with just population, region, and capital information and their flags. And then there's a live search. So depending on what you write, I spent quite a bit of time on that to make sure that I can get, things like Bissau, for example, by typing BI, trying to make it so that you can type in AL, but still get Åland Islands and things like that. I used routing so that from the database, you can click on any country and then you get a page with its details. There's a pop-up here that you can click out of, like a linking. Thanks for that, Halim. And there's a Wikipedia link for each one, the endonym, so what the country calls itself, some information about it underneath, and then a map that's centered on the country, but you can actually use and modify however you like to see bordering countries and stuff. And then for each one of them, there is a list of bordering countries that you can then click to and go like this. So it's kind of like a Wikipedia rabbit hole type of thing. You can keep clicking and find different countries. Yeah, and it also has a dark mode. So yeah, pretty simple, but it helped me learn a lot about React and Tailwind CSS. So I was very thankful to be able to work with these technologies. Yeah.
Awesome, Hermes. So,
oh yeah, just one final thing. You can also filter through region. So if you type in, for example, AL and you're in Europe, you get these two. But if you go all regions, you also get Algeria, for example. Yeah, just one final note. Yeah.
Great. So well done, Hermes. It looks really nice, and the idea is nice also. Yeah. Like myself, I suck.
And it's also responsive, since Halim asked about that before. So you can watch it you can see it on a tablet or whatever. Yeah, sorry to interrupt, Slim. I'm not good at geography either, so it was a funny project to take, but maybe it's helpful for me to have this around.
Yeah, so maybe first you go, like users go to your website to check the country and some info about it. And then when someone pick up the country that he or she wants to visit, then we go to the Noraldin's website to check how about the
yes stuff. Noraldin, maybe we need to collaborate and link our websites or something.
Like link.
We can have a secret meeting without Salim.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Hermes. Congrats. And since we are in the geography and so on, so maybe Lauren?
Okay, I can present mine. Okay, I have to share my screen, I guess. Can you see?
Yeah, we see your screen.
Okay. Okay, so I made this website, which is API. I'm kidding. It's not mine. The main point in this website, it is to be as minimalistic as it can be. It is traveling website to Albania. Actually, it is a web platform at the moment. And the home page, it just have like this slider. And then we go to what to do. So as I mentioned before, it is in the main page on navbar to have like the most minimalistic and what people, the travelers that they are going to Albania, they need to see or they want to see. Okay. So on every read more, I have put a link on it, which it goes to cycling tour, and every tour that you can see down. And I have put the nature because it makes actually I'm since stressed kind of, and I'm losing my words at the moment. So it is the best part of Albania, what it makes the best part in Albania that you should see. Kind of. Now I'm working on it, on the other culture and food and thing, and just I put the nature one, so how it will be continued. Then we go to where to go. Again, it is linked. And it is like, again, what to visit. And it is just a link on the other website. A tour, it shows everything, like the main idea. Again, it is with a link. And if you go to a tour, you have a tour program where to go for the day or today or continuously. I just want to mention that under the navbar, I have put just the nature, and I haven't put all the other. I haven't worked on the other yet. That's why I'm not going down to the next one. So this is a guest book. It doesn't have yet a backend, so it just says Loren, hello, and nothing more.
Okay.
Because I cannot see here. Then photo gallery, which it is random photos every time that you refresh. I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't show the correct photo. I don't know why, because it is from Unsplash, and you can say like Albania city or whatever. And
sometimes it gives you pictures that doesn't match.
Yeah, correct. So work and study, I have put some places like where is the best place to work in Albania or to study or whatever. And this is like all categories. You can choose photo, coffee, library, lunch, hotel, and of course you can put more. And contact us. But again, it's not functioning because it doesn't have a backend.
Okay, but yes, go ahead.
No, I finished.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I was going to say that since you are very specific about a country to explore, so there are a lot of info to gather and so on. So that's okay if you didn't finish all the sections, but it's functional and it looks nice. And myself, it gave me like now I want to visit Albania. Yeah. and I noticed something from Hermes project about the Hermes. What's the word when the local people have a different name for their country?
Oh, the endonym. Yeah.
The endonym. So yeah, and I tried to read the endonym of Albania and I couldn't. So since you are
I couldn't either. Yeah, if Lori can tell us, because I don't know how that's pronounced.
Yeah. So how?
Shqiperia.
Shqiperia.
Yes.
Nice. Sounds very nice.
Yeah, that's the main web platform, I should say. Just wanted to be a minimalistic and later on to fill all the navbar.
Yeah, keep working.
And I just wanted to work on that on the map, so it can be by review. So if you put a coffee shop to be review and the speed of the internet, the chair, if it is comfortable or anything, that it is in my future plan actually.
And from where are you thinking to get this data? Like you from a specific API, or you need to gather the data yourself about the restaurant?
Kind of myself and reviews, kind of. Yeah, and API, I think it is very difficult to get such a thing.
Yeah, I don't think you can find a lot of API. But yeah, it's a good idea, like to know where to go and so on. So thanks, Lauren, for putting effort on your website. It looks nice and minimalistic, as you said. Yes.
I should thank you all, to everyone, and to all the students that they was there for any help. And to some of them, I make a nice friendship, and it was everything. It was a nice journey.
That's
and
amazing.
For me to continue more on coding. So
great. Thank you very much, Lord. So we still don't have volunteers, right?
Yeah, it's okay. They like to be surprised.
Neil, your turn. No, just kidding. So, Jem.
Okay. Let's share my screen.
Okay.
Can you see it well?
Yeah, we see the map.
Okay. My project is about Finland regions and the aurora seeing probability, and also it shows us to real time data weather situation. There is, if I'm not wrong, there is 19 section in Finland, and it's a clickable SVG map. We can choose any place of that, and this place is my home. When we click the region, we can see the map of this region, weather, and also aurora probability. But it is changed according to if the sky is clear or cloudy or rainy or anything else. It affects a lot, and many times it is not correct. For example, I use different apps for that, and every time it noticed me. If you see outside, you can see aurora, but I have never seen until.
Yeah. Okay.
We can use it. This specs all of these regions. For example, the Helsinki area. Also, there is two other sections. A timeline about Finland from established to today. It's important events. It's included, and also there is an about section. It's about me. You can reach at me from these links also. And last off, I have contact form, and if you send any email, it goes to my email, my own email. And also I add some UI improvements of websites.
Nice.
That's all.
Cool. So is it redirecting automatically to the homepage, or you need to click after sending the
it's
message?
Automatically.
Okay.
After 10 seconds.
Nice.
From mail, and after 3 seconds from if you click any region.
After 3 seconds, if you click in a region, it takes, so to load the page, you mean?
Yes. If you click over here or here, after 3 seconds, it will bring.
Okay. Sorry. Thank you, Jem. It looks also minimalistic and nice.
Yes.
Yeah, and I like the fact that you chose to make something about Finland since you moved there lately.
Yes.
And to know where and when to see the aurora, which is something I think everyone would like to see at least once in our lives. So it wouldn't be cool if you go there and then like the forecast websites doesn't give you accurate data. So I hope yours will do. So everyone who wants to see aurora, you know where to check for the for the info now. So thank you, Jem.
Thank you too.
May I ask a question, Jem? I really like your website. I wanted to ask, how did you implement this function where you hover over the regions and it can tell like where one ends and the other one begins? That's really impressive.
Yeah.
You were asking the map, right?
Yeah, about the map.
Yeah. So what kind of like, I guess, method did you use to do this?
Okay. Actually, if you search in the Google, you can see many websites that provides you a clickable map with SVH mode. But I have never seen this about for Finland. I have made myself. It's actually not too hard to make because if you add the SVH file, you can manipulate it in every way. You can change colors, you can add hover, you can stroke, fill your border with stroke, or even you can add other animation in here. Actually, in first, I thought when you hover it to here, for example, I want to add a circle chart in center, but it was really hard. That's why.
Okay, so you said this is an SVG file that you.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yes.
Thanks so much. Yeah, that's perfect. Very nice project.
Welcome. You're welcome. I can share with you the files, all of files.
Thanks. Yeah, that's cool.
Thank you, Jem. So congrats again on your project. And let's move to the next lucky one, as Halim likes to say. So maybe Konstantinos.
Yeah, sure. So after astrology, let's put in some astronomy as well.
That's nice to see that our projects are interconnected, complementary.
Yeah, right.
We are a team.
If I can manage to share my screen.
Okay.
Yeah, so my project was also it was an assignment from a project from Front-End Mentor. I'm not sharing my screen right now.
Yes, you are. We see your
screen. It's a simple informational site about the solar system, the 9 planets of the solar system. So at the welcome screen, we have the 9 planets, and we can choose a planet. Let's choose, I think my favorite one is Saturn. So over here on the left, we can see some statistics, distance from sun, surface temperature. You can change the units of measurement. We can navigate from one planet to the next. On the right, we can see some information about its planet. Basically, there are 3 chapters for its planet: overview, internal structure, and surface. And the text changes when you click the buttons. And lastly, when you switch the planets, it also loads a gallery with pictures fetched from the NASA API for each particular planet. So, for example, we have Mercury, and you can open the gallery and see its picture with a small description. I don't know if it's visible. It's on the bottom left. And the gallery also has pagination because there are a lot of pictures. This button takes you back to the main menu, and basically that's it.
All right, cool. So I see that you fixed the gallery images, so now they have all the same.
They have equal dimensions now.
Equal dimensions, so it's more structured. It's interesting. So now we are moving from being tourists in the Earth to the outside.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have an idea, right? When you click on Earth, then there should be a link to my website, and then from my website from Albania there should be a link to Loren's website, and then from my website there should also be a link to Noraldin's website for
interconnection.
And from my website, so there should be a link to Gems for Finland, so we all combine.
That would be the hell of an interconnected website.
We'll create the SHA cinematic universe.
Yeah. Let's start here right now, and we will keep working on it. So yeah, that's cool. Thank you, Konstantinos.
Thank you. I want to thank all the instructors for their patience, my mentor Maria, and some of my fellow students also who helped me, Hermes, Athena. It was a great experience, and the best is yet to come.
Yeah, the better is yet to come, definitely. So,
Konstantinos, sorry, just wanted to ask: did you use React for this?
I used
vanilla?
I forgot to mention, influenced by our mentor. I also used the React and Tailwind.
Nice.
So essentially, it's a one-page.
So the details load with routing, right?
Yes, and
Nice.
and I also used routing, and something I didn't know. You can take you can pass parameters through the routing, which is something I hadn't realized. But I look at your project, Hermes, and
I learned that from that as well. Yeah, it's really cool.
You can pass parameters through the URL, basically.
Yeah, and next step would be to work with state management, like Redux, for example.
Yeah.
All right. So thanks again, Konstantinos, and
thank you.
So we still have Lauren Kosiko. Yeah.
Yeah. So let me set my screen. Okay, so can you see it?
Yeah.
Basically, my problem was I had to study for a CCNA exam. It's a certificate about networking. Like it divided in many modules, and each module had its own exam. But if you wanted to access all the questions, it's impossible because each exam has 30 random questions. So it was kind of frustrating. So by Googling, I found a site that had all the questions from each module. So I wrote a script to borrow them from them. And I created my database with all the questions, images, etc. And with those questions, I created my project. It's this one. It's basically an application that you can study for this exam, but you can also change the database of the questions and can study for any other exam. But for the moment, it's for the CCNA exam. So my application is kind of simple. It has this is the landing page. Like when you open it, you will land here. It has an about me section. Says few words like why I created it. Also my links. Also, you have to choose between two modes, casual study and exam simulation. Basically what those are. On casual study, you have all the sub-modules exam. You can choose which one you want to study and you get your question instantly. You also can navigate and get instant feedback of its question. Like if I press check, it will tell me which one is the correct one. And I can navigate through all the questions on the selected submodule exams. I have a day and night mode here. Also, maybe I can just link the thing. Where is it? I have no clue where is the chat, but it's okay. Yeah, so the second mode is the exam simulation. Basically, it kind of simulates how the real exam will be at the end. You can again choose which modules want to be included on this exam. Also, you can choose between the time you need to complete the exam. The default is 150 minutes. You can also select unlimited. You select which modules you want to include and the number of questions. Let's say 30 for now. And when I press start exam, the time starts ticking down. You have an indicator of in which question you are at the moment. You have your questions. You also have buttons if you want to zoom in or zoom out. Yes, you select, if you press next and you have not selected something, you get an error like you need to at least select one. So let's select this one. Again, yes. And like here is multiple choice, is choose two. So I have to choose two. If I choose 3, I will get again the same error. If I choose 2. And I created a score-based thing, like with each right answer, you get points. And at the end, when you finish all the questions, like if I go here, I think it's index. And if I say it's 28, so it will jump to the 28. Now, when I am on the last question, the button is submit. And you will get your result. Like your score is 83. You failed, try again. Also, you have something similar with the pass. Also, it's responsive. So basically, yeah, this is my project.
Nice, nice, Lauren. I just have one question. When you select the time and the questions, so then let's say you selected 30 questions, and then you selected some sections from the modules.
Yes.
So how does it take the question?
Your voice
like
gets a bit
from
interrupted.
All the modules, or it will be from the first one? And
no.
How does it work? Sorry.
It will get.
Let's say you selected, you want 30 questions.
Yes.
Sorry. So let's say you want to select 30 questions.
Yes.
And then I think we have some delay. So, and then you select, let's say, module 1, like you just selected, like the selection right here. And then you click on start exam. So will it take like equal number from?
No, it's completely random. It's completely random. It's completely random. like you get all the sub-module exams, you combine them, and then you select 5 of those.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I wanted to know. Thank you, Lauren. So yeah, again, it's really nice when someone make a project that is relevant to himself. So yeah, so and it could be accessed by anyone who wants to practice.
Exam. Yes.
Yeah, definitely. So it looks nice, and the idea behind it is cool. What is the button at the top bottom? Right, at the bottom right.
Bottom right. Oh, here is my social, like LinkedIn, GitHub, also my website. Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one is to go back. Is the back button. Like
right.
here, back and forth. Sorry.
Yeah. So cool. Thank you very much, Lauren. And let's see. So the chat. All right, so now my turn to share my screen, I guess.
Yeah, you are the lucky one, Slim.
Yeah. All right. So here. And now I will show you your certificates. So do you see my screen now?
Yeah, we can see it.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So I will show you all your certificates, and congrats to each and every one of you. And then I will send you the link to your certificates so you can add them to your CVs or to your LinkedIn account and so on. So congrats, Michael.
Thank you.
Also, Noraldine, congrats. Murat, Lauren.
Thank you so much.
And Lauren Kosiko.
Thank you.
So we had 2 Laurens. It was confusing at the beginning because both of you were putting Lauren and just 1 letter after your initial. So when we just started, it was a bit confusing, but then we get used to both of you and so on. So congrats also, Konstantinos.
Thanks a lot.
Ibrahim, congrats when you will be watching this recording. I hope you're doing fine. Hermes, congrats. Chris, also congrats if you are watching the recording. Jem and Athena also, congrats. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen and I will send you the link to the certificates later on. I'm really happy that you made it so far. And as Halim said at the beginning, so this is the start. Like now the real things will start happening. We're thrilled and we're really happy and that you made it so far. You didn't quit, even though we went through a lot of ups and downs, hard time, challenges, and so on. And I'm really glad to have all of you with us. So Michael is saying, well done, everyone. I wish you the best. May this be the start of a great journey. Hermes, thank you, Slim, Emin, Halim, everyone, SHA personnel and students alike. Thank you all, guys. And so who wants to be a mentor for the next classes? You can send me direct messages anytime. You know, I'm always online. And yeah, if you have anything to share, otherwise I will we will let you go and celebrate, but easy with the drinks.
I just want to say that you look emotional, or it is a cam that it makes you look emotional. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm a bit emotional. Like I'm really happy that we are here today celebrating that you made it so far. It was tough, and yeah. So,
however, thank you to all of the team and to all of the students from my side.
Halim, you wanted to say something?
I'm breathing and I'm thinking of something. Thank you all, guys, for your effort. Thank you for your journey. Thank you for everything. Like, after all, you put the effort. You decided to invest time in switching. Some of you are switching careers. Some of you are starting a new career in web development. Like, I think for me and Slim and maybe even Yasmin, like, this bring back a little bit of memory. Like, we've been through this, and what I want to say is now you have the tools, and during this month you learn that you can learn a lot of things even by yourselves, and that's the superpower that you should gain from this journey. So now you are in front of big ocean of knowledge, so keep learning, and of course life will take you through ups and downs and through hard times, so keep going through life, and hopefully we will meet again. And good luck, guys. Good luck. Celebrate. It takes some time to celebrate. I think that sounds bad, like mentioning the hard things that you will start now. It's only the beginning and you will start hard things now, but it's okay sometimes to take a moment to celebrate of what you've achieved. Be proud of yourselves and think of the next steps, and good luck, guys. That's it for me.
Yeah, just one last thing. Thank you, Errol, for joining us today and supporting your fellow students. I just want to let you know that Errol went through some hard time. Like he didn't manage to complete his project for today, but we agreed on an extra time for Errol to complete his project. So thanks for being here, Errol, and supporting the team. And how about, yes, tell.
Thank you. All projects were very, very great. And yeah, I hope I will also present my project later.
Yeah, we will keep in touch and follow up with your advancement, Errol. So one last thing, and we wasn't doing it so far. So maybe we take a screenshot of the grid view, so we keep it as a souvenir for all of us with like victory sign or something. So let's 1, 2, 3, and then cheese. All right, cool. So we're good, and thank you everyone, and see you around on Discord.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you all. Saying goodbye.